My voice is audible? No, Bhumika, this is the class of 5th C and D. Okay, now let's start. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to maths class. Let's continue exercise 9A, question number 2. Now, from your book, you have your book with you. Everyone, you have your book with you. Come to the second question. Now to solve second question, A part, tell me what is your first step? Write down in the chat box. What is the first step to solve second question, A part? Very good, Sarah. First of all, we will write down the given information. So, first of all, we will write down given. What information is given in the question? The information given is cost price. What is given? Cost price. The symbol of rupees is very much compulsory. 2400. 2400. And profit is given to you. Another thing is profit is given to you. What is profit? Rupees 400. This is given. And the question is to find the selling price. Selling price is equal to question mark. Because we will face either profit or loss. If we have profit, then we don't have loss. So this question is based on profit. It means you will not use any wording of loss. So cost price is given, profit is given, and the question is to find the selling price. Now tell me the formula. What is the formula? If the cost price is given and profit is given and we have to find the selling price. Abhinav, formula is compulsory. First of all, you will write down the formula. Then you will put the values. What is the formula? Formula for the selling price is profit plus cost price. This formula is very compulsory. So, profit is 400, cost price is 2400. So result is rupees 2800. This is your selling price. Rupees symbol in the end is very much compulsory. Note down. Formula is compulsory. If you will not write down the formula, then 1 marks will be cut. This formula is very important. Very important. Similarly, the symbol, rupees symbol in the end is again very important. So you will not use any shortcut method, direct value, no. Put each and every value very carefully. Now come to the B part. Now in the B part, now write down in the chat box, B part is based on what? B part is based on loss or profit. Very good. So write down in the B part, cost price is given to you. What is? Rupees 1900. This is given. The cost price is rupees 1900 and the loss is given to you. Loss rupees 300. It means you have to find out selling price. If this question is of loss, then there will be no discussion of profit. Keep in your mind, out of two, only one thing will happen, either loss or profit. If loss is happened, then no discussion of profit. So tell me the formula. Cost price is given, loss is given. How can you find the selling price? Write down the formula in the chat box. Yes. The formula is, better tell me the formula. Nena, tell me the formula, not add or plus. The selling price is cost price minus loss. This is the formula. Yes, you have to apply the formula because cost price is given to you, loss is given to you, and the question is to find the selling price. So 1900 minus 300 will give you rupees 1600. So this is the selling price. Beta, screen is very much clear. One student right here, screen is not clear. Screen is very much clear. Now come to the C part. Start writing C part. Come to the C part. In the C part, tell me what you have to find. Ashpreet Kaur from the class 5th D. Yes, Ashpreet, are you hearing me?
Ma'am, cost price tuna.
Now come to the C part. In the C part, cost, selling price is given. Selling price is equal to rupees 2900. Now profit is rupees 100. This is given. Profit is rupees 100. The question is to find the cost price. Cost price is question mark. These two informations are given and the question is to find the cost price. So we will apply the formula. Cost price is equal to selling price minus profit. Selling price is 2900, profit is 100. So the result is 2800. Beta, from your class 90% students off videos, with off videos. So I will not ask any question. I will continue with my syllabus. I will not ask any question and not take any question. Now start writing. अगर आपको कोई फर्क नहीं है ना तो करो फिर अब काम. Now come to the sixth question. Come to the question number 4. Fourth question. a second hand, question is, a second hand car was sold for 1,90,000 rupees. The question is sold for. It means this is the selling price. So what is the selling price? What is given information? Selling price is rupees 1,90,000. This is given to you. This information is given along with loss of 85,000. Loss is equal to rupees 85,000. This is given. Selling price is given to you 1,90,000 rupees. Loss is given to you 85,000 rupees. And the question is to find the cost price. So cost price is question mark. So we will apply the formula. Profit cost price is loss plus selling price. This is the formula. Now put the value. What is loss? 85,000 plus selling price 1,90,000. So the result is rupees 2,75,000. Note down. Yes, Raghav, tell me beta, what is your doubt?
मैम अगर हमने कोई एक चीज जिसका जैसे हमने कोई चीज 200 की बाय की और मैम हमने उसे 200 रुपीज में सेल कर दिया तो मैम
क्वेश्चन इज बेस्ड ऑन based on loss or profit. The question is find the selling price. No, the question is based on find the cost price. So to find the cost price, we will add beta, we will not subtract. We have the formula cost price is loss plus selling price. So you will apply the formula. So according to formula, we have a plus sign, we have no minus sign. Okay. Now come to the now come to the question number 6. Come to the 6th question. Sixth question is Abraham bought a music system for 6,375. Bought. Now tell me what is this? Abraham bought a music system. Bought means this is cost price or selling price. Very good, Smriti. Cost price. So cost price of a music system. Cost price of a music system is equal to rupees 6,375. Rupees 6,375. And spent 75 rupees on its transportation. Now tell me, transportation will come in cost or will come in sale? Transportation is money paid by you or paid by the shopkeeper? Samriti, your answer is incorrect, beta. Transportation money is paid by you, not by the shopkeeper. The money which is paid by us is the cost price. So you will write here cost of transportation. Rupees 75. For example, you have purchased a music system, and आप उसको घर लेके आओगे, किसमें लेके आओगे? With the help of auto, for example, and auto money is paid by you. ऑटो की मनी म्यूजिक सिस्टम किसने परचेज किया है? आपने. तो ऑटो की मनी भी कौन पे करेगा? आप खुद पे करोगे. सो जो हम पे करेंगे दैट इज आवर कॉस्ट. सो बोथ आर कॉस्ट. सो हियर यू विल राइट टोटल कॉस्ट. टोटल कॉस्ट प्राइस एड बोथ 6375 plus 75 because both the monies paid by us. ये दोनों मनी हमने खुद पे की हैं. ओके, सो आफ्टर एडिशन यू विल गेट 6450. This is the cost price. This is not the cost price. The cost price is actual cost plus transportation. So you will add both. And next is what is given? He sold it for. Selling price is given. Selling price is given to you. Rupees 6400. This is selling price. Now tell me, the question is based on profit or loss. This is your cost price and this is your selling price. Now tell me, you will face profit or you will face loss? Beta, so many of you are writing here loss. So all of you wrote here loss. I am repeating one more time. बेटा हमने म्यूजिक सिस्टम परचेज किया. सपोज करो आपने म्यूजिक सिस्टम परचेज किया. आपने ओके, आपने शॉपकीपर को कितनी मनी दी है? ये 6450. ओके, और आपने सेल किया 6400 पे. नाउ टेल मी, half of you are writing here profit, half or you are writing here loss. Give me the one correct answer with full confidence. Loss or profit? Yes, Harman. Very good. Harman ने अपनी स्टेटमेंट चेंज नहीं की. लॉस. So many of you change your statement ना, but actual is loss is correct. Yes. बेटा अगर मैंने आपको क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग की तो आपने अपना आंसर चेंज कर दिया. Why? So we are face loss here. Loss is correct. So loss is selling price minus cost price. Yes. Loss is cost price minus selling price. So 6450 minus 6000 rupees 50. So this is actual we will face loss here. Loss is 100% correct.
Good morning, ma'am.
Now the next is, the question is not only find the loss. The question is not only find the loss. The question is to find the loss percentage. So loss percentage is loss over CP multiplied by 100. The question is to find the loss percentage. Now, what is loss? 50, put here. What is cost price? The cost price is 6,450. 6,450 multiplied by 100. The question is not only based on loss, the question is based on loss percentage. So first of all, you will find out the loss. After that, apply the formula of loss percentage. Now, is there any cancellation possible here? Look, 0, 0, cut. 0, 0, cut. Further, cancellation in the, yes, Nishchay, cancellation is possible. Cancellation, next cancellation is in the table of 5. 5 2s are 10. Now divide this by 5. 5 1s are 5. 5 2s are 10. 5 9s are 45. So after cancellation, you will write here 129. Next is 50 multiplied by 2 will give you 100 upon 129. This is loss percentage. Now we will divide. Now tell me, during division, we will write which number inside? Here. During division, we will write which number inside? Samriti, no, your answer is incorrect. Kinjal Sharma, you are writing bigger number. Sara also write, ma'am, bigger number we will write inside. No. We will not write bigger number inside. This is incorrect. Always write upper number inside. Note down in your notebook. All during division, note down, during division, always write numerator inside, not the bigger number. No. So this is, so during division, this is very important. Note down. During division, always write numerator. Numerator means upper number inside. So, Gauri Sharma, no, your answer is incorrect. 1 whole 29. No. So, we will write here 100 inside and 129 outside. No, beta. We will not write 100 outside. मैं बार बार आपको बोल रही हूँ, ये कॉन्सेप्ट गलत है. भी बड़ा नंबर डिवीजन में अंदर लिखा जाता है, कभी भी नहीं. डिवीजन में हमेशा जो न्यूमरेटर है वो आपका इनसाइड होगा न्यूमरेटर. योर कॉन्सेप्ट इज रॉन्ग. दी बड़ा नंबर, नो मैम, बड़ा नंबर अंदर लिखते हैं. नो, बड़ा नंबर नहीं अंदर लिखते. जो न्यूमरेटर है ऊपर वाला नंबर वो अंदर लिखा जाता है. नोट डाउन, मैं तभी बोल रही हूँ नोट डाउन. यस. नाउ here inside we have smaller number na, as compared to 129. So division, direct division is not possible. Direct division is not possible. For this we required one more digit, and for that digit you will put here decimal, and with this decimal you will get 10. This is the way to solve the sum. Always write upper number inside, as the inside number is smaller, so direct division is not possible. So you will put here decimal, and with this decimal you get 10. Now division is possible. Now 129 sevens are 903. 903. And before the decimal write 0 here. So after subtraction, as the decimal is here, so in each step you will get 10. In each step, because of this decimal, in each step you will get 10. So again in the table of 129 sevens are 903, and this is 67. So write here 0.77% approximate. Why approximate? Because the remainder is not 0. So this is the way to solve the sum. Always write upper number inside, and if inside number is smaller, then you will put here decimal, and with this decimal you will get 10 in each step. So this is the way to solve the sum. Write down. And if the question is based on find out the profit percentage or loss percentage, then you will not only find the loss or profit. The question is to further solution. Loss, to find the loss percentage or profit percentage. Beta, approximate. Dishita, approximate means near to this. Near to 0.7778 भी हो सकता है, because हमारा रिमाइंडर 0 नहीं आया ना. अप्रोक्सीमेट का मतलब है जो भी आंसर आएगा इसके नियर बाय आएगा, because the remainder is not 0. This is the meaning of approximate. बेटा 10th क्वेश्चन जब करेंगे तब देखेंगे कल, ठीक है, अभी नहीं. मैं 10th. ओके ओके, डिवाइड दोबारा समझाओगे. ओके फाइन, रुकिए बेटा. ड्यूरिंग डिवीजन you will always write upper number inside. Okay, always write upper number inside. Now look, inside number is smaller as compared to divisor. Divisor is 129 bigger, and this number is smaller, so direct division is not possible. So because inside number must bigger than the divisor, this number direct division is possible if this number is bigger than the divisor, but here the number is smaller than the divisor, so direct division is not possible. For that you will use decimal. You will put here decimal, and with decimal you will get 10. This is a rule. You have already done decimal chapter in class 4th. Put here decimal, and with decimal you will get 1 0 in each step. So 7, 129 sevens are 903. After subtraction you will get 970. Now 0 here and 0 comes down because of this decimal in each step you will get 0. So again 7, 903 and 67, and before decimal put here 0. So this is the way to solve the sum. अगर डायरेक्ट डिवीजन नहीं होती है तो हम डेसिमल का यूज करते हैं, बिकॉज डेसिमल से हमें एक 0 प्रोवाइड हो जाता है. So this is the way to solve the sum. Now write down. And in exam, show this. You will show this division in fair, not in rough. Okay. Let's do one more division. Now tell me, and remaining sums we will do tomorrow. Now divide 100 by 195. Now tell me, during division, what number you will write inside or which number is your divisor? Now tell me here. Yes, very good. Numerator is inside. You will not say 100 is inside because in place of 100 कोई भी number हो सकता है बेटा. You will say numerator is inside. So when you will start your division, you will write numerator inside here. And here 195. Now, direct division is possible or not? Here, direct division is possible or we need decimal? Yes, Mehak, very good. No, because divisor is bigger and this is smaller. So direct division is not possible. We will put here decimal, and with decimal we get 1 0. Now division is possible. Now do multiplication. Do multiplication and tell me what you will write here. Answer is 1.95, Priyanshu. One 195 ones are 195. 195 twos are like this. और बताओ मुझे यहाँ पे कौन सा नंबर आएगा? Very good. 5. Well done. Yes. 195 fives are 975. After subtraction, you will get 25. और बेटा अगर आप इतना भी लिख दोगे ना 0.5% अप्रोक्सीमेट, तो ये भी करेक्ट है. एग्जाम में अगर आप इतना भी लिख दोगे ना 0.5% अप्रोक्सीमेट, दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. better to continue one more step, बट अगर नहीं तो इतना भी लिखोगे तो ये भी करेक्ट है आपका. अगर कंटिन्यू करना है तो दिस इज 0. Why this 0? Because after decimal in each step we get 0. Again 1, 195. Now 0.51% approximate. Okay. हर कीरत बेटा आपने यहाँ पे 10 टाइम्स लिख दिया. व्हाट इज होमवर्क, व्हाट इज होमवर्क, व्हाट इज होमवर्क. आई विल सेंड, डेफिनेटली सेंड. व्हाई आर यू वरी? Next questions we will do tomorrow. Bye bye, and I will